What is happening, everybody? I'm in the void. For some reason. I shouldn't be in the void. I should be in there. Hey! What's up, y'all? We're going to talk about the list today. We're going to talk about the top 100 starting pitchers. We're going to rank them all. Talk about the past week. All that stuff. But first, so I want to remind everybody, James Shiano puts out this article every 2 weeks. It came out this morning. It is amazing. What's up, Schwebs, the recently married guy? What's up, Dare to Be? Smart Dummy, Crooked Alligator. Hello, happy list day. If you don't know this article, it's up on the site right now. I have it bookmarked. It's just in there. It's just bookmarked every time he puts it out because this is the most helpful thing. We have the new tables looking great now too with this. Look at this. He even showcased the Rockies offense and home versus away, Rocky Road. But look at this. It's all the expected schedule, 4 of them. 4 games. Okay? Every single team. Do it. Bookmark this. Save it. We will be referencing this a lot. And here's the thing, too. Let's say, Eduardo Rodriguez swaps with anything Valdi, which they're probably not, but whatever. Then we still know. We can still figure this out very easily when these games are played. Oh, there's an off day. That's traditionally Monday or Thursday. So this is being played Tuesday and Wednesday. This is being played Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we actually will know, okay, cool. Eduardo Rodriguez pitched on, it was actually on Friday. So cool, that's him over here. We just swap them up. You don't need to update these. It's so easy to figure out where the guys are in the rotations. So seriously, go save this link. James Shiano put so much time into this. Look how it's every team. And it's not just the schedule. He actually writes things about each one. I mean, it's a lot of work. You're hearing things twice. Oh no. I don't think I have that set up, but that's a problem if you are. And what's up, Prof? Good to see you. Presley, good to see you too. Does it tell you what to do with Patrick Corbin? The SP Roundup does. That's to hold on to him because he was throwing almost 93 miles per hour and getting whiffs on his slider. But seriously, this is the best article. It allows you to plan multiple weeks in advance. You just got to do it. You just got to bookmark it and use it. But all right. We're going to go back to our regular scheduled programming. That is me doing the list. If this is your first time, there's a very specific process I do. I go through the SP Roundup. And I take notes on who we should be removing or adding and so on. Go through that. Go through all 7 days. Then we look at the fringe table from last week and see if there's anyone that we would want that should be removed from that, who is coming back from injury, all that stuff. Then we look at the actual list. And we go through it and see if there's anyone that needs to be removed because they're not in the rotation anymore. And once we have that, we add in the people we want to do. We get our 100. And then and only then do we start actually ranking. So if you're here wondering where someone's going to be on the list, we're not going to have anything close to final until about 2:30 or 3 o'clock. Okay, maybe 2. And yeah, this is the best. This is the best. Look at this. Max Powers, Simpsons. You kidding me? Justin. Oh my God, Justin Paradis is so good. All right, so I'm going to set up my. Yeah, let's get this like that to still have the podcast from this morning. Audacity here. Okay, so I want you guys to be able to see this. So let's just smaller. Okay. That's going to be there. Cool. So you guys can see here. Let's get rid of Audacity. We're done with you. That was a wonderful podcast. It was the best. Right, I move myself. That's what I do. Hey, what's up? I'm over here now. Cool. And we should be good. So what I'm going to do is I have my notes over here. gonna be add, remove, then raise and lower. And we'll get through this as we go. So keep in mind, I'm not going to, there are going to be some guys that we're going to be like, oh, we have to remove him or add him or whatever. I traditionally don't do that until we go through the steps. Okay, so just be patient with me as we do that. Meanwhile, as we go through this entire live stream, this is a live AMA. We're going to be here for 4 hours. 4 hours as we do this. So I could put on some stream beats as well a little bit in the background, which actually isn't the worst idea we've ever had. Just to have something going. It's very soft. There we go. Lovely stuff. So ask away. This is like 4 hours. What are we going to do in that time? We are going to talk about life. And and what you should be doing with your fantasy teams. As I'm going to move that over here, so you guys can read it. But yeah. Oh, thanks so much there, TB. It was great. It was a wonderful time. But yeah, ask all of your fantasy questions you want. They have a good, make this have a good pace. You know, fun tangents, all that stuff. Robbie Ray to the moon. No, it's about stocks. It's about stocks. Okay, we're keeping here. Oh yeah, we have to remove Taiwan Walker. Oh, I gotta shrink this slightly. Remove Logan Webb. I'm gonna raise Casey Mize. Not much, but he has pitched better. I mean, really, it's more about yesterday. He did come back and pitch, so no. We're gonna maybe raise Alzola, maybe. Lower Sunny Gray? I don't know. No. I'm going to put it as a question mark because he did just take advantage of 10. Actually, you know what? No. Hold on. This is bad. So I'd consider that. I'm going to remove Sam Henches from now. Oh, by the way, y'all, we're going to be live streaming our podcast tonight, 6 o'clock. So yeah, you get 3 streams from the Pitcherless Twitch channel today. 3! Crazy. We're doing that on the corner tonight. At 6 o'clock. Yeah, Fast had to be out of town, so we're going to do it on StreamYard anyway, so might as well. Oh, no, is that what's going to keep happening? Then we're going to do that. Okay. Yeah, we gotta lower JT Brubaker, even though now he has the good starts. It's more about like the future of him. Yeah, we gotta raise Spencer Turnbull. Sorry. So by the way, yeah, remember guys, like in general, yes, I appreciate you telling me about like this IL guy and that, but we'll save it for a little bit later just because as we go through it, once they start, then like, you know, we don't want to jump around. Once we got to stick to the process. Yeah, I had that same feeling, Andrew. Plesac's K rate is a little weird. His slider hasn't been as good lately. Really, like, you understand, like, how has Plesac had success? His slider and his changeup were both fantastic in previous years, not his fastball. This year, his slider has gone in and out more so than we'd like. His changeup's kind of been too... It's been strange with the secondary stuff. I do feel overall, though, like, I do trust Plesac to not be, like, all of a sudden bad with his slider, you know? I mean, I want to raise Wheeler, but I can't really. I'll just give him a question mark. Do we want to add? Highly doubt it. But I'm going to do that. I highly doubt it. We have to be removing a lot of people if that's the case. I don't really expect myself to lower Desclafani too much. Like, this should be fine. But I guess the indication that, like, yeah, we really can't do that. Maybe that is something to note. We are going to add Austin Gomber because he does get, I mean, it's his third straight road start, and he's certainly comfortable there. Now he gets the Mets and the, I think the Pirates on the road. Right? It's, yeah, Mets and Pirates on the road. Love that. See, this is what, I'm just telling you guys, this is so useful. Maybe you didn't know that it was Mets and Pirates for Austin Gomber. That's really, really good. Oh, look at this for John Gray. Ooh. Yeah, it is really cool about Scott Kazmi. By the way, guys, I hope you're liking these new tables. I do. I think they really fit the whole feel of the site. But if you don't remember the older tables, they just weren't as good. They're a little bit more blocky and obtuse. So, oh, it is missing Freeland. This is probably Freeland. I can actually, I'm going to just do that really quickly for him. Yeah, the Freeland thing is new, so, just going to quickly help him out. Cool. There you go. I got you, James. Oh, nice. The things I recommend with the design these days is shadows and rounded edges. Haverstall, sorry. I'm wondering if I should pick up Turnbull. Oh my god. Ooh, that is so loud. Thanks so much for the sub, APOC. Oh man, that's your second straight week. Oh, sorry, second straight month. That's awesome, man. If you guys don't know, you can sub with Amazon Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch sub. It helps me out. It costs nothing to you. So if you have that, please consider supporting what I do. Haverstall, let's see. What? Dang, look at you. Oh, thanks so much for the follow, Carter. I wonder if I should pick up Turnbull, Gomber, or Manoa for the spot start this week. What's Turnbull's? I prefer this one over Gomber's, but honestly, if it's for the week, I would go with Gomber instead. Manoa's exciting, but there's nothing confirmed with Manoa, so I wouldn't bank on that. Yeah, you're here, APOC. It's good to have you here. We're gonna keep moving though. We're going to raise Snell because he actually did some of the skills we've been looking for. Even though it was Rocky Road, it's still, you know. I'm going to raise Justin Dunn. I'm liking where he's at. This was actually at 95 in the most recent one, too. And he's still earning whiffs across curveballs and sliders. Remember last week we were debating if it was Gant or not at the end? And look at this. This madman. He's crazy. We're going to hold same thing here. We're going to lower. Yeah, I know. Even though I'm excited. I know. This is probably one of my favorite. This is like top 5 glossary things for me. Adding the extra V for every base runner after 9. I had to hard code in all of the V's for the tooltip. I think I did up to like 14. Are we going to lower these two? We might. I'll lower Tyone. Definitely. We're going to remove... I don't think Patino was on the list, though. Was he? Pretty sure he wasn't. Lower Eduardo Rodriguez as well. Okay, that's good there. I don't know how much we can really raise him, though. Hey, thanks so much there, to be. Well, Gant, the skills, yes, isn't very good, Andrew, but Gant, the actual production thus far is coming kind of weird. Well, Andrew, I think everybody's excited that you're at least bringing back X stats, and that's awesome. Yeah, it depends on how much. I mean, I kind of believe him long term, and yeah, this is about relativity. That's what all this stuff is. Like, I don't know exactly where they are right now. We'll see. And by the way, Mile High Tom, are you enjoying how are you enjoying PL Plus so far? Oh, I need to... Oh, you know what? I want to do that right now. Hold on. Give me a quick second. Shouldn't take long. This, that, here, one... I want to give away the free PL Plus from this morning. Oh my god. Thank you so much, Mark. Mark Lewis 1. Lewis? Mark Lewis 1. Mark Louis sounds cool though. But they both sound cool. Thanks so much for the sub, man. You guys can hear the noise. You can hear the kathunk. Rate SP1. Do it. What does that mean? SP1. I don't have an SP1. You want ace is gonna ace is what you want. And we're not there yet. I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. I'm glad to hear Mile High, Tom. It really is, right? It's such a cool place. We're gonna raise Scoobs. Better than DeGrom. Look, Robbie Ray is like the true hype, you know? I think we don't really forget that we weren't all out on Robbie Ray at the beginning of the year. And like he was this intriguing, like, oh, maybe he does the tweak that kindly kicks in. Never expected. He walked like 6 batters. We're like, we're out. Then all of a sudden, one day, he had 9 strikeouts and 0 walks. What? Did I leave with him that day? Maybe it was the next day. Maybe it was ray tracing was the second one. I'm actually curious. Ray tracing. What was it? I think this is the second start. Right? Lovely graphic here, by the way. Love this one. I believe this was Aaron Polcare. Yeah, Aaron Polcare. Nice job, Aaron. This was his second. Nice. Okay, yeah, this was the second one. Yeah. All right. Should have led with the first, but you know, you never know. You never know after one. We're probably gonna remove Logan Gilbert. I know it sounds crazy, but here's the problem. I'm not trusting him against any of these 3. Maybe this if he's excelling in this. Fine, I'll put him at the very bottom, but we got to lower him. But he is not in a place where I'm starting him at all here. And if you want to stash him for this, maybe, but it's just not very good. Eric, he's been wearing the tight pants for a little bit longer than you realize. Lock is at 1 p.m. Oh, yeah, right. That's true. How do you rank Morton, Bumgarner, Luis Garcia? Absolutely Morton. It's not even close. Then it's Bumgarner and then Garcia. I think it's actually like pretty big gaps in between each one. Superman. Hey, what's up, Zach? Tight pants equals tight pitching. I mean, yeah, look at Walker Buehler, right? This was against Rocky Road. So I'm not, you know, I can't really remove him too much. This was lovely. Yeah, I got to raise Zach Greinke.
Hey, look at you.
Oh, I'm looking sharp. I want to do, I normally would do this, but the problem is that I'm often like that, and all of a sudden now it's just, it's too much. Let's see if I can, how long I can last with this without being too reflective. It's just much better. Oh, crying. By the way, you didn't, I don't think you sent me a DM on Twitter if you want that PL Plus you're supposed to get. I can make that for you right now if you send it to me. But that was such a good game. Oh man, that was the game of the day for a reason. So good that Robbie Ray, Shane McClanahan start, absolutely. But what can you get for Brios and Correa? The answer to that question always is you got to just go talk to the managers in the league, see who needs a shortstop, see who could use someone like Jose Brios or is interested in him, and then only then do you actually like see what is available. You know, there are always different tiers of like. They're waiver wire guys, they're absolute studs, and then the middle ground. And generally, I would think it's in the middle ground, not the studs. That's all. He embeds clothing pins in his pants to make them even tighter. Of course, that's absolutely what he does, Andrew. Without a doubt. Would I rather do Rogers versus Philly and at Boston, or Means at Chicago White Sox and Minnesota? It's so close. I'm slightly leaning Rogers. I think the ranking for Rogers is less so of short term and more of long term. This is why I'm saying this. I think Means is actually gonna have a better second half, I think, than Trevor Rogers. But Trevor Rogers is in the groove now, so I'm gonna lean Trevor Rogers slightly here. Yeah, DM pitcher list. There's no S. There's no S. Okay, Ryan. You sent a whisper on Twitch. That's a thing? You can send whispers? What? Oh my god. There's a whisper. I have never seen this. I'll send it to you over Twitch. It's fine. I can do this right now. I'm sending it to you over Twitch. Here you go. Just use this code at checkout, okay? And you're all set. I just gotta give me a quick second. PL Plus has never gotten easier. If you're wondering, if you weren't here this morning, every time I do the First Pitch podcast in the morning here on Twitch, if I do not make a single mistake, if I don't have any edits, I give away a free month of PL Plus to 2 people. Oh, not a pain at all. Actually, that's great. I had no idea that you can do that on Twitch, and I will actually be doing that moving forward. Andrew, please stop. Please stop falsifying it, you know. Okay. Magic Oriole, you're awesome to support that. But yeah, go to that link, guys, if you have Amazon Prime. Or that link over there. If you have Amazon Prime, you have a free sub. And it helps me out. Okay. I've got to spell that better. We're going to raise Giolito. Man, I don't know where that's going to happen. Where that's going to land. What is Miley's schedule? Oh, he's on the IL though, isn't he? So we got to remove him. What are the Reds doing now then? Yeah, what is this going to be? Oh, that could be so fascinating. Look, if it's Jose De Leon for an extended period of time, this could work. There we go. If it's like Brewers and then Colorado, Chicago, Philly. I mean, this. How scared am I of Philly? Jose De Leon has an amazing sinker. That could totally work. Very sneaky. I mean, also it's a question of how much he's stretched out, though. Could be Antone. Yeah, I don't know. This is an interesting spot because of these two starts. You know? So definitely keep track of that. I can't really raise Morton much because of this. Yeah, I can't really do anything there. Much better for Savali. Might raise Savali? I don't know if I can really raise these guys too much. He's so good. Oh yeah, I need a lower Shohei Ohtani. Dang it. We're gonna raise David Peterson. I know it sounds weird. Actually, he's on here, right? Maybe not. He is. Okay, 91. We're gonna raise him slightly. I know it sounds weird. All because of that. Not because of that. Just because I want to start him today. Make sure. Yeah, we already added Austin Gomber. Good. Cool. All right. We're going to raise Hill. Jocaro, I figured it out. It makes a lot of sense. Shohei Ohtani, by the way, is played in every game, right? Because he's hitting every day. If you're hitting every day, how is he going to warm up to be a reliever? He has to be removed from the game. Like, let's say, like he needs to essentially be removed from the game to be able to hit, right? Like if he's going to be a reliever, then the previous inning he needs to be in the pen, which means he's out of the game, but you can't do that. You can't leave the game and go back in. So there's no time for him to warm up. That's the problem with him being a reliever. But the thing is, like, let's say he has to hit. You know? Yeah, opener Ohtani. That's a funny idea. Make a special Ohtani pennant in the tunnel behind the dugout. But, like, let's say also he's on base. And, like, all right, we want Ohtani for the next inning or so. And then, like, he's trying to warm. But, oh no, he's batting second. So then he can't warm up. You know, like. I mean, theoretically, they could just sacrifice his out. Like, literally, they can just make an out. You know? And just skip the batting order and just have him out. Like, yeah, that is true. I would imagine Shohei needs to, though. Maybe he can, like, get warm the previous inning or something. I don't know. I think that's part of the reason why they're not doing it. Oh, that's bad. I mean, I'm okay with this, not this. Okay with this, not this. It's 50-50. We got to raise Domingo. Oh man, I would 100% drop Kenta Maeda for Tyler Molly. Absolutely, B-Cats. Shane McClanahan will see move up, yes. But we haven't gotten to him yet, so we're not going to touch it. Who does Cueto get next? I think we're adding Johnny Cueto again. Luis Garcia. Yeah, no. We're going to lower Luis Garcia. I mean, if you have Luis Garcia, guys, this is just an atrocity. This is in Buffalo, not Dunedin, at least. But still, this is... And I don't even know if he survives to this, you know? What a weird start. What does Pivetta get? Oh boy, no, my God. Man, the Red Sox schedule is so bad, save for this little Miami respite. I have to lower Garrett Richards because of this. It's so bad. What is it for Canning? That's really good. I'm going to raise, I think. I mean, he didn't. No, I can't do that. I can't. I forgot how badly he pitched. Talked about this. I'm not even going to touch it. All right. Just slightly. June 1st, they go off to Buffalo again. Right, Sox 5. So Toronto has one more week of Dunedin. Absolutely not, Brady. Absolutely not. You should be picking up Manaya, though. So Rusty Snorkel. The thought of the list is there's two halves of it. I mean, think about this logically, right? It's not a best ball list. It's not. Because you are not in a best ball league. Right? So, the list, it has the front half, which are guys that are not going to be on your waiver wire. You know, your Trevor Rogers, your Brandon Woodruff, your I don't know, your Pablo Lopez, etc. These guys, I'm not basing it heavily on schedule because they're not going to be on the waiver wire. So you're not going to be able to pick and choose. But once you hit around 45 or so, then we get all of these guys are on the waiver wires. I'm even seeing like Bundy and Molly being on the waiver wire, right? Because they're on the waiver wire, that means that they're not being held for the full season. They're being swapped and changed and moved around. So we're treat them like that on the list. You know? They're going to be constantly moving because those are the constant shuffling you're doing in the waiver wire. I hope that makes sense, Rusty Snorkel. Like, it's... Imagine yourself actually in a 12-teamer league. Like, right. It takes more work, and it... You know, if it was a rest of season ranking, then, like, I would just do it once or twice. But this is, like, the ever-changing assessment and appraisal of the league. Is Buffalo a good hitter or pitcher park? It's still a hitter's park. It's just not as much as Dunedin is. Every time I see an Angels highlight, it's like Mike Trout hit 3 home runs and raised his average to 528, while Shohei Ohtani did something that hasn't been done since Tungsten Arm O'Doyle of the 1921 Akron Groomsmen as the Tigers defeated the Angels 8-3. That's perfect, Zach. Yep. Do I think Tyler Molly is worth having? Guys, okay. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this really quickly. Because Because I understand that everybody's a little bit concerned about Tyler Mahle. Thanks so much, Prof, for the Amazon Prime sub, man. By the way, that's the Kraken. We all love the Kraken. He's our boy. Oh, absolutely is. So game log. So here's the thing. 1, 2. Literally 2 starts out of one, two, out of, I should say, I guess not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's 7 for 9 to give you 2 earned runs or fewer. Yet we look at this and we go, oh no, he's terrible. Look at this, 28% strike rate, 32% CSW. Fantastic. He endured cores and survived. He endured the Dodgers and survived. Let's look at the actual stuff here. What has changed from last year? He's actually done much better with his four-seamer actually getting it in the zone. And what has it done? It's performed at a 35% CSW. Awesome. Okay, batting average allowed on this pitch is super low because it's an amazing pitch. The slider has always been the question with him. And this is the biggest surprise thus far, is the 11.5% swing strike rate compared to the 20% he had last year. He's throwing it more in the zone, though. He's not using it as that chase pitch. So 36 versus 24. Oh, you can't see it. Okay, I'm just gonna slide it over a little bit right now for you. Okay. I'm not too concerned about this. This is the major difference of last year, if you want to say something. 340 batting average versus 183. 343, all that kind of stuff. Look, the core of Mahle is the same. And that's the four-seamer is still excellent. This is an excellent pitch, and it's only going to get better as the slider gets better. Do I believe that Mahle now doesn't have a slider? I don't believe that. This was against San Francisco. Wasn't as good. Obviously. Cores traditionally ruins breaking pitches. So I'm not really going to negatively treat that one. Here it is against Pittsburgh in the last start that he really had. And it was fine. It was fine. Not his best, but it was fine. I'm like, I don't know. This is all cool. 33% O swing against the Cubs here. 36% CSW across 22 thrown. I don't think that all of a sudden Mahle is done. Like, that's all. Dylan Bundy, sure. And by the way, guys, this is our player pages. Like, I highly recommend using them. I know the strike zone plots are messed up. We weren't even supposed to have them. And all of a sudden there was a bug mid-season that it's going to take a lot of time for us to fix. Tyone's performance warrants a lowering because ERA is not what I never, you guys know this about me. I do not rank based on ERA. I rank based on what the skills are. The skills of Tyone were not good in that game. And the curveball slider last 3 starts have not been there. So everyone's going to yell at it. Why didn't you do it last week? But he finally had a good game and now everyone's doing it. I'll prep for it in the notes. I'll put it on Reddit. They're going to yell at me. I'm literally going to pull exactly what I said from the notes. 'Cause I appreciate you preparing me for it. Okay. So, easiest thing I can tell you right now about Bundy, right, is this is off. Usage was down to 42% on his four-seamer. He's at 48% now. You don't want that. Slider percentage has fallen. I don't know why, considering that it's a 42% CSW rate. I'm not saying, guys, Tyone's not going to be outside of the top 60 or something like that. You should be picking up Tyone. Don't worry. I feel like he's going to get better. But yeah, I the rule of 3 I have. So I need to actually treat it maybe as something that will change. Anyway, CSW is still very high in the slider, and I don't know why he's throwing fewer of them. Believe it or not, actually in his last game, 5 of them. 10% usage. I broke it down this morning. That's crazy to me. Crazy to me. 16% on that slider usage the one before against Boston. What are you doing? 20% against the Dodgers. What are you doing? This is your best pitch. 42% CSW. 208 batting average allowed. 73% strike percentage. Sorry. You figured it out last year. You figured it out. Curveballs are getting strikes still. They're a big called strike getter, and they still are. Nothing's really different about this. Changeup still is not that great. And I think that he's throwing it. No, he's still throwing it lower. He's essentially swapped out changeups and sliders for more curveballs and four seamers for some reason. His changeup has never been hasn't been good since I think it was around here or here. There's one year, it was 2017. Maybe it was actually 16. We don't have the data going for that far back. I wouldn't say that RMSJ. I mean, yes, the fastball velocity did fall down, but generally the biggest indicator of hurt, of being injured is fastball velocity. It was 90.5 versus 91, 91. This was really shocking. I remember freaking out about that, though. At 91.4, 91, It was lower here. Oh, you guys can't see it. I'm showing velocities in these games here. And it was higher down here, but, whatever. But, yeah, so, I mean, that's the thing with Dylan Bundy to me. I think he's still, he has the tool set. He has the slider still, It's just you got to use it, man. You got to use the dang thing. I'm like, can I put a petition online? Because, he doesn't realize it's a money pitch this year. That's actually this changeup is? My God. Look at that. This changeup is a money pitch, and he's throwing fewer of them. Slider is also a money pitch. He's got 2 of them. And he's throwing in less for curveballs and four seamers. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. That's all. I don't know if it was a foot thing. I think they were just, maybe there was that, but I think they just kind of wanted to give him a little more stretch.
What? Dang, look at you.
Oh, yeah, B-Cats. Well, I understand. Well, first of all, you have Maeda on the IL. So hopefully that helps. Can hitters see the slider coming? I'm going to say no, because it's a 42% CSW. I mean, if they could see the slider coming, then it wouldn't be one of the greatest pitches in the majors this year, Actually, I'm curious. A leaderboard is a little weird as far as sorting, but we should be able to do this. Across all pitchers who have thrown. Yeah. Get rid of all of these. I gotta go a little farther. But yeah, Dylan Bundy. It's the #1 pitch across anything that's been thrown like 150 times. Still Dylan Bundy's slider. I mean, across all sliders, I should say. Across all, any pitch, let's see. Matt Barnes' curveball's up there. Jordan Montgomery's curveball. Wow. And Aaron Nola's curveball. And Devin Williams' changeup. This is shocking. Across all pitches. Thrown at least 175 times. Jordan Montgomery's curveball is #2 in CSW. That's pretty cool. Dylan Bundy is right here, by the way, at 42%. So number 3 across 150. And Oscar Noah is number 4, 325 with sliders. Yep. Look at that. You got the curveball. I know. I wish this is supposed to be individual for the pitch type, not for the pitcher overall, which I messed up on that. But anyway, I digress. We got to get back to this. All right. Back to the list, y'all. All right. Who's Paddock getting? I'm gonna question mark that. Where is Rodon now? Oh yeah, we're gonna raise him, yeah. We're gonna raise Jormont. Number 2 pitch in the majors in CSW. I'm tweeting that out right now. What was it exactly? It was 44, I want to say. $44.4. 43.5. All right, we're gonna move on. We're moving on. We're making the list. We gotta make the top 100. Who has the best pitch CSW wise? It's Aaron Nola. Aaron Nola's curveball across at least 175 thrown. Yeah, I understand. I understand that. I mean, I even say that here, though he does have to host. That's a borderline call. I'm leaning go for it. It's this time, but you know. We gotta raise Kyle Gibson because he's just doing things. We gotta add Steven Strasburg. I don't know where to add him though, because he's not throwing hard at all. 92. Ah, God. I mean, what is it normally? Did we raise him enough last time? I don't remember. Actually, I can't really raise Caprellian. What is it normally? Yeah, it's normally 94, 95. Ignore this because he didn't pitch. Yeah, that's not good. It's not good, Steven. We're going to raise Alex Wood. Certainly doing that. I mean, this was a true test. Like, he just endured the Dodgers. Man, if you have Alex Wood, you should be thrilled. One day we'll get the Quintana we dream of. One day. Remove Tristan McKenzie. And we're going to lower Tyler Anderson. What a what a great one. Look at that. Ah, it's oh man, I have the best graphics team. Wood or Molly rest of season? It's pretty close right now. We'll figure that one out. Still like Nola over Giolito? Yes. They're gonna be closer today. It's gonna be very close with Alex Wood and Tyler Molly. They're both gonna be changing. Just an easy matchup for Poteet against the Mets. I mean, I don't think it's a very easy one moving forward. And he could get replaced pretty soon. I mean, Holloway, this is Eliezer, and this is Sixto. So maybe for these, I might consider Poteet, but not this. I'll considering, I already have him up there. Okay, yeah. I'll consider it just because of this. Do I have to make Bieber not number 3? Like, Darvish, Woodruff, Snell, I'm sorry, Bauer have all been like the greatest aces ever, Now, it's besides health. I think Molly's fastball is the best pitch of the lot, is the thing. I think he's just doing what he needs to do. There's nothing really to report right now just for today on Sixto Sanchez. Hey, thanks so much for the follow, Lanky. Lanky's move. That's what's up. We do. Raise Shane McClanahan. Raise Robbie Ray. You're my boy. Yeah, he throws a changeup now. I wonder if the player page has anything here. Oh, you know what? I could probably. Do I still have that? I think I do. Yeah, give me 2 seconds. Well, it's probably in photos, right? That's where this goes. Yeah, okay. Robbie Ray's page. Edit player. So I'm sure he doesn't have his changeup. Yep. I have it, though. So I can... oh, no. How do you add this? Oh no, that's pretty cool. All right, so see there's nothing there. Now if I do this right. Let's see if I did it right. Okay. Come on. That's his four-seamer. No! No! Dang it. Okay. Let's try one more time. There it is. Cool. These default to last year's. And here we go. Beautiful. So now everyone that's like... Everyone's like, what does this changeup look like? This is a new pitch. Because it is. He has not thrown it. All of a sudden, here it showed up. Excuse me. I was really happy it showed up. Oh, this is interesting. I saw 5 for 10. This isn't the stats that I saw. Yeah, I saw, that's 5 for 10 CSW in this. Oh, he threw it before, though. Oh, that's why. He had been throwing it. I just didn't realize. I was just blind to it. All right, well, there you go. That's what his changeup looks like. I'm going to move on here. I'm bringing it back. This is a, an adaptive stream. We need some stats on his grunts. Wonderful. Okay, so... Yeah, I want to raise Alzolay. I think I already put that in, yeah. What does Alzolay get? That's annoying. That's very annoying. We're going to remove Kenta Maeda. We already did that. I think we're going to raise Chris Bassett. I'm going to lower Lance McCullers. Still at 92 for Bumgarner. And this is fine. I'm starting him for all of this. Boyd has a pretty fantastic schedule too. So does Cease for the most part. Okay. Already mentioned this, I think. Yeah, here. Where's Wayno? That's about right. Lance the Audacity? I mean... wait, hold on. What is it about Lance McCullers? What are you saying? He's not getting forgiven. Oh, you're saying everyone else gets forgiven. He doesn't get forgiven. Well, the problem with Lance McCullers is that he's not... His slider goes in and out. Okay? So it's not about necessarily the earned runs here. It's the fact that his slider and curveball here, 2 whiffs. This was better. But like low CSWs across them. And then here, not really clicking in with it. Like, we had this start that was great. But he's essentially is acting like a cherry bomb. And it's... you know, I have him pretty high. At 26, I'm thinking to myself, no, I'd rather have Snell and Rodon and maybe even Robbie Ray. But you understand, like, I want to kind of lower him slightly a little. That's all. Because essentially when you're in here, especially you shouldn't be in this tier. Jesus, no. So that's what I'm getting at. Snell actually improved to look better last time. And I think there is a higher ceiling for Snell than there is McCullers. McCullers is always going to be doing that. The reason Snell's down here is that he's now doing this. And we're like, wait, you're not supposed to be like that. Nothing really to change here that we haven't addressed already. Yep. I mean, Castillo, I guess I already said I gotta lower him, though, no? And I'm ready to sit coffee cakes over there. Okay. Cool. So now next, what we do is we look at the fringe table. We're adding DeGrom. We're adding Strasburg, so we're going to remove these two. We can probably remove him because he's not returning this year. But I'll hold it. Okay. Is Pearson confirmed coming back? Someone just mentioned that. Yeah, no. He's not confirmed coming back, so we're not going to add Nate Pearson. Ooh, I'm sorry, Zach. We could theoretically do Jeff Hoffman, but I don't really think so. I might be doing Cueto. What is Kohei? Honestly, I don't even... I'm just going to delete Kohei Arihara. No one cares. We don't know. He's not confirmed. What was the what was the actual injury yesterday? He's going back to the IL. So let's change this to that. I don't really want to add Alex Cobb. I don't think so. Maybe. I'll make it a question mark if we need another. Yeah, I'm not really adding any of these. Okay. Cool. So now we go to the actual list. We look at all the ones that we're removing. First of all, I'm just gonna... Wait, I can't add now? They removed the add? No. Aw, man. Alright, well, at the very least... Everyone gets an innate -1 today. Okay, we're going to go see if there's anyone we need to remove, right? Anyone hurt? Nope. Yes. This happened like right after I ranked 2, right? So remove Danny Duffy. Remove and get to Maeda. Anyone else here hurt that I'm missing, guys? Just for today, it might, but you gotta understand too that he just went against the Tigers and didn't do well. Like, as a lefty against the Tigers, if you didn't perform well then, it's just like, How can I trust you against anything? He does get 2 nice starts though. Something to consider. I'll do this. That's fine. Is it confirmed that he is? If it's not confirmed, then I can't add him back. He's slated to start Wednesday, okay. Pineda's still here? Yeah, so we're gonna leave him then. Man, it's so funny to me to see like Montgomery and then Richards. I'm like, oh no. Let's just separate those two. Taiwan Walker. What is the situation with Dinelson Lamet? I'm gonna remove Dinelson Lamet. I remember last week I was saying that I didn't expect it to happen. Like I didn't expect him to stay in the rotation, but it looks like it's him and Weathers just playing off each other. And honestly, I think I might be removing Ryan Weathers as well. But for now, we're just gonna do this, and I'll have something about this. Miley is on the IL, right? What is it with? Oh, he's already... I said I wanted to do this. So there's no... Okay, there's Steven Strasburg. Sorry. Gomber. Poteet. Oh, he was not automatically added, right? So I can just do this. It doesn't hurt anything, fortunately. I mean, it's pretty thin. Oh, man. Like... Yeah, I guess minor with those starts. Fine. I guess Alex Cobb. And I guess it's Johnny Cueto. I don't want to do J.A. Happ. I really just don't trust him. So I think these are going to be the bottom ones. I could be forgetting someone else. Chat, I'm looking to you. So we're not raising him because I think he gets removed soon, which stinks. I might end up doing it, but James Kaprelian might be out of the rotation by like next week if Luzardo's returning. Oh, thanks. So, all right, so Hap, I guess you get your spot. I don't trust Carlos Martinez at all. Yeah, I wouldn't. Sorry, so streaming options. I guess you stay at 100, Sam. I wanted to get rid of you, though. Would I rather have Chris Bubich or him? I'm going to do this really quickly and just like look at every rotation. Like, do I want Josh Fleming instead? Oh my God. Every time. M. Wad said, thanks so much for the sub. Oh man. It's a lot. No, Peterson's already here. Casimir. Anderson's already on it. I don't want to do Trevor Cahill. Spencer Howard is kind of interesting. We're going to go through all of it, so. Oh my God. It might be Shoemaker. I don't want Jordan Holloway. I'm not going to do Quintana. I don't want to do Bubich. He's too raw. Is Scooble? It's Scoob's here? Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. Good. Theoretically, Hoffman, I just streamed him after all. Oh, I can't do this. I removed Pavetta because there's no way. You just can't do that. Ha! Tucker Davidson. Honestly, maybe just Tucker Davidson for this. I'm gonna do that. I'm not even kidding. I would stream Tucker Davidson against the Mets, and because I would do that, he gets the call. I don't think he's in here though. Oh, he is. Cool. Oh, right, because he pitched very briefly last week. Yeah, he's our 100. He isn't allowed on the list. Oh, no, so he wasn't. Oh, man. So who's getting that start then? Who does I... Wait, hold on. Oh, they can go a 4-man rotation this week. Nope, so it won't be Tucker. Ah, dang it. I thought I had such a nice, lovely answer. Yeah, good call, guys. Justice just isn't good, though. I don't want to start him for this. I think it's going to be Shoemaker. I'm just going to do Shoemaker. Well, Dobnak isn't going to start because Pineda is still back. Oh, maybe Dobnak. Oh, you know what? If it's... We have no confirmation that it's Dobnak. That's the problem we have. But I'm going to go with the Cobbler, okay? I'm just going to go Cobbler and then maybe it's Dobnak versus Dobnak. Oh, man. I'm happy you were there for that, Maleem. Randy Dobnak is squaring off against Randy Dobnak. Yeah, that was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. All right, cool. So we have the initial people of the list. It took us 80 minutes, but we got there. Where does Steven Strasburg go right now? We're going to put him right here for now. And I'm going to go get my coffee because I need to do that. I need to push the button. So I will be right back. In the meantime, I actually have like here, I'm going to do this. I'll put on the standby screen, which is, for right now, it's just the list. But I'm going to leave you guys with a question, as I always do. Who should be ranked higher this week? Let's go with something that's fun up here. Robbie Ray or Freddie Peralta? You guys decide. I'll be right back. All right, what do we got? Who do we got? Wow, look at all this Robbie Ray. Crazy. I mean, I think I'm leaning the same way too. But it's pretty crazy to see that. So is that more of like Freddie Peralta going down? Because like, is Robbie Ray better than Pablo Lopez? I don't know yet. I don't know. All right, what we're going to do, I'm just going to start throwing people higher. Giolito has to move up. I can't really, like, it's got to be like that. Everyone's going to be so upset at Trevor Rogers going down. And it's just like, guys, it's not about that. I think Zach Wheeler has proven himself above glass now at the moment. It's a very weird moment here. Actually, I think this stays as it is because like none of these are definitively like crazy, you know? This needs to change right now, which is so ridiculous. I can't believe I'm doing this. Am I really pulling Shane Bieber down? I can't do it yet. I know the whip is terrible, but it just doesn't feel right. I mean, this is all so dumb. That's very interesting, actually. This is also weird. He's getting fewer strikes on his four-seamer. I mean, they can't hit it. They just like not to swing. Wait, why did I say he has Atlanta next? He doesn't. He has Miami next. I said that for Eduardo like an idiot. Is Miami next? That's great. Sorry. So I just saw a comment on that on the roundup. Do you think the problem is Beer misses Lindor? I don't think that's it. I don't think that's why all of a sudden these BABIPs are stupid high. You know? With Bauer, I mean, this is also just so good. Why isn't it changing? That's got to be a bug. That's a weird one. Huh. I'll send that to my guys. That's weird. All right. I am going to do it, though. No, I don't want to do that. But I do want to... Hold on. I do want to see. Yeah. Hide all this. Yep. Okay. What we're going to do, we're going to put him here. Start here, and we're going to go there. Keeping this tier intact. I hate doing it. I think it's more of a praise of Darvish and Bauer. That seems right. We cool with this? How about this? Are we cool with that? With the tiers being that Darvish and Bauer are now inside that top tier because they are pitching just as good as Cole and everyone else? Do you think too many people didn't believe in Burns after? Well, yeah, of course. B-Cats. Like, I mean, am I thinking that they were stupid not to believe in it? No. But Burns has certainly made all of us look like fools. But we didn't know. Bauer has been absurdly good. No. I'm leaving Bieber at least in the tier because it's about from moving forward, and I don't think the whip is going to be this bad. The strikeouts are going to be there. The volume is going to be there. ERA should be there. You know, all that stuff. No way. Bauer and Bieber are tier 1. Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah, we're good. I'm leaving it as this. The way that Darvish and Bauer have been pitching has been just... It's really kind of nuts. Who are some pitchers that you expect to outperform their rank in the second half? I mean, that's Tyone. That's Kluber. That's Castillo. That's all of the, like, named, believe, you know, everyone's had a slow start, essentially. Okay, we're going to keep moving here. I don't think I'm really changing much here, just the Wheeler thing. And this tier is long. I don't think it extends this far, though. I'm going to say it goes to here. And then it would theoretically cut off at Rodon. Whoever I'm putting here. Out of these, I feel most confident in Blake Snell. Then I think Mccullers, then Gray. Then Plesac, then Molly. But this is just out of this. Who is getting the push forward? I mean, there are a lot of guys that need. Oh my god, this is such a mess. Giolito does not get it back yet for one start. I'm going to do that just because the ace is going to ace consistency, which makes way much more sense to me. Off-brand names to perform the second half. So who are my sleeper picks for the second half, essentially? I don't know yet. I mean, essentially, like, Ray was one of them. Once he started doing that. I would say guys that I could see do well in the second half as they continue to develop and make their tweaks would be like Chris Paddock. You could say like maybe Cease and Jordan Montgomery and Garrett Richards. Jordan Montgomery I do feel kind of heavily on, and same thing with Tyone. I could see Scooble coming together more. Justin Dunn. Yeah, that's about it for now. I mean, Logan Gilbert over time. I really wish Owsley does it. I mean, McClanahan, yes, but I don't think that's much of a sleeper. If he is an ace is going to ace, how can he be above other aces going to ace? I mean, it's just Trevor Rogers, but ace is going to ace. It's like Trevor Rogers has this, but I don't really know if. And all right. I need to clarify something with ace is going to ace. I need to clarify something. Just because they don't have it doesn't mean that I don't expect. Doesn't mean that like I don't expect them to. You know, I'm respecting the title. Kind of like how Anakin Skywalker isn't on the council, but he's better than the guys. He just needs to get his experience back. So, like, Giolito had 4 starts where he lost it. Now Giolito needs to get 3 or 4 more starts under his belt to show the case that he deserves it again. I think he's going to do that, so I'm going to rank him above someone like Trevor Rogers who has it. No, but, Zach, hopefully that just explained it. I'm not going to say it again. Does that make sense how I just explained it? Also with Trevor Rogers specifically, it's money in the bank right now. But of the aces going to ace guys, he's the one that if I had to say, like, there's this one is going to fade off in the second half, it's him. The analogy is perfect. Cool. Castillo going to have a year like Darvish in 2019? Are you talking about Castillo's 2019? Or no, 2018 is what you're talking about, Sean Z. He could. I just don't know yet. For Castillo. Yeah, oh my god, M1. It was brutal. It was absolutely brutal. May the force be with Lucas, exactly. All right, I gotta figure this out because here's the thing. I want a lot of guys to go up higher. You know? So for example, man, this is so rough. So for example, I want to push up like Alex would a ton. I need to push up Kyle Gibson a ton. So because of this, Like, I want to pull down some of these guys, but I don't know who I should be putting above is the question. You know? So, okay, so Ian Anderson, we all trust more. That's fine. Well, we're going to put him here. Sonny Gray and Plesac, I think, are separate from Molly and Bundy. We're going to put you... Oh, man, but here's the thing. Like, Pablo Lopez had that one bad start where we're all treating him like Tyler Molly. But I'll do this. That's fine. Actually, I'll do that. Robbie Ray, we trust more here. Kind of trust more here. Freddie Peralta's right behind. I agree with that, by the way, guys. I'm happy you said that. Aaron Savali is above him. What about these? I'd say this. And this. Hendricks has earned it. Is Tyler Molly better? I'm going to do that. Just safer. Alex Wood has earned like this. It's crazy, but he has. Now Dylan Bundy, though. We're going to leave right around here. Corey Kluber is... It's going to be this. I feel like it's actually that. Who am I more excited about? Dylan Bundy over Patrick Corbin, yes. Steven Strasburg in this weird place. Kyle Gibson is around there. This is actually pretty good. Stroman has earned his place here. Tyone is falling, so is Castillo, but we're just going to be pushing guys above as opposed to pulling them down. So Herman is in such a good place. He's better than Tyone at the moment. Greinke's coming back up a bit. Is there anyone down here that I'm like, Nick, you gotta accelerate? No. I don't think so. Okay. Bring evil characterization. Barrios is having a typical year. This is what Barrios does. Look. You guys can see how contorted I am sitting right now. Like, cross my leg with my knee. It's weird. I need to go get that coffee, too, that I just made. Badly. Yeah, I will be raising Alzolay. Oh, yeah. This is such a typical season. That's what I'm trying to get at. He always flirts with like 4 ERA and like 3.7. His whip is never below 110. You know, like his strikeout rate is a little bit higher than normal. That's good. That's probably why the whip is a little bit lower. But this is pretty standard affair. Look, it's 286, 288, 287. I mean, standard affair for Barrios. He always just balances it out. Oh yeah, I remember that from Greinke. I pulled him up. I mean, I threw him up there. I got to figure out where exactly. And that's why I use the around, because it's all about, you know. PL does not. We didn't want to go through the whole calculations of it. And it's also in some ways proprietary, and we just didn't want to step on anyone's toes. Why are we lowering Richards after a good start versus Toronto? 2 reasons. One, that is horrendous. Oh my God. Do you see that schedule? It's horrible. The second thing, is that he still doesn't have his slider. He kind of, I don't know, figured it out. But the problem with Garrett Richards is he needs the slider to complement. That's his best pitch. It hasn't been there. Oh no, don't ask that question, Sean Z. Don't ask that question. You won't like what you hear. No, yeah. It was just, it took a lot of effort for us to make FIP and XFIP, and we were just kind of like, you know what? I don't really need it. It's all right. You guys know me. You don't find me ever quoting FIP XFIP unless I'm trying to quickly summarize the things that I'm already like. Unless those skills are things that I buy into and they need to be quickly expressed. You know? Because if you notice, I don't do the list like what their FIP and XFIP. I can't even tell you what they are. I'm actually surprised that no one has told you that I drink Folgers. They're trying to get me to stop doing it. But it's just so easy. I have my tub of ground coffee and I can quickly make a cup. As opposed to like that precious morning of grounding coffee and then cleaning it out and everything like that. Of grinding coffee. I just don't want to add to my schedule. So anyway. We're going to move him above Kikuchi. I am going to put him above McClanahan and Montes and Castillo and Tyone. McClanahan's going to be right behind, though. Kikuchi's right behind. Montes should be there. Zach Eflin should be there. Chris Bassett should be there. Who would I rather have, Tyone or Castillo? I think Tyone. It's very close. What are we doing, Patrick Corbin? How did you just land here? I don't know if that's right. Oh, I still believe, though. I really do. And am I overlooking Marcus Stroman too much here? Like, mentally, he's just been a thing. So if you were to try and get a feel for a pitcher and get a snapshot of stats, what 2-3 categories do I look at? No. Zach. Okay. What are the main things I look at? There's a reason why our player pages are this. This is the first thing. It's not a stat table of like their performance and results. It's what do their pitches do? And that to me, this is what I look at, right? I look at, okay, how is he using it? What pitches is he throwing? So here we have usage. Cool. What's his velocity on his fastball? 92. All right. Results on it. He's using it as a called strike pitch, actually trying to get contact with it. He's gotten really lucky with BABIP and stuff so far. Cool. What's his major number 2 pitch? Looks like it's a curveball. That's incorrect. It's a slider, but whatever. We're changing our data source. Oh, cool. It's getting good CSW percentage, and it's getting called strikes with it, and getting swings and misses. And look at this. That's oh my God. Money pitch for that secondary pitch. That's really cool. What about his cutter? Oh, hey, he throws this in the zone. I understand. Is it having success? Yeah, it is. BABIP's not very good on it, but that should change. This is a really good 191 batting average allowed so far. Okay. Now, let's see how it's applying into games. Cool, here's the game log. What's the general flow? The flow of it in his last start, what did he do? Cutters and curveballs, or sliders, I really should say. Got a lot of called strikes on those. That's really cool. High CSW. Awesome. Bad hose swings. Didn't really get chases, but that's might be the passivity. Oh, look at this. His splitter showed up. That's really cool. 7 whiffs and 20 thrown in a giant nose swing. That is the, that's what I do. Okay. This is my, this is my approach. Yeah. I love this. Andrew's like his move was not, I think you're right in the sense of like, he didn't really fool anyone on sinkers that much. Changeup clearly was good, Andrew. But anyway, I guess what I'm saying, Zach, is like the identity of FIP and XFIP are skills where they like people will tell you that when it comes to skill stats, it's can you get strikeouts, can you limit walks, and can you limit home runs? Those are skills, right? But what make up those skills? Those are shallow expressions of the actual things themselves, that is the pitches, right? And in some ways, the things that I'm using here are shallow. They're not the spin rates. They're not the inches of movement, not the exact locations. I'm only really not using locations because our strike zone plots are messed up. But you understand what I'm getting at. Those to me are the true essences of these pitchers. And like also XFIP and FIP and stuff, they also use the entirety of the season. And anyone will tell you Robbie Ray is not the same all the way through. What he is right now and how we're assessing him is not the man who walked like 10 batters in his first 2 starts. You understand? So you watch the game. Yeah, I feel you. Well, hey, I mean, Andrew, there's something to be said about like the fact that he was able to use his changeup and that, you know, he had a backup plan that worked. He was probably getting too far on the side of the ball then. Generally, the lower you get on the side, and when I say that means the side, this is on top of the ball. This is on the side. Generally, you want to be here for 2 seamers to get that seam shifted wake at the front here. So if you get too much on the side, then the ball goes more horizontal than it does the sink you want. I hope that's sorry for that rant, guys. What are you talking about? B-Cats about SP Streamer? His ridiculous tweet him of thinking this emoji has hands? What? The crying emoji? Has hands? Like the tears are hands like at the face? Oh my god. I mean, you know, props to SB Streamer to have the humility to say that kind of stuff. I'm all for that. Be honest with yourself. It's fun. It's part of the charm. What's my curve, grip, and release? For me, it was I did the Barry Zito way of putting your index finger, doing it with your index finger as opposed to your middle finger, right? But I would essentially get it like that. I would have my thumb on the inside of the seam. Some people like it out. I always liked it inside. And then release, you got to chop with your pinky and go down to your opposite foot's ankles. So I would think fastball, fastball, fastball. On release, chop down with your ankles. It was dope. That's entertaining. That's entertaining, B-Cats. I mean, I've messed up interpretations of emojis before too. That's fun. All right. With Stroman, yeah. I mean, the fact that he's constantly going over 90 pitches and going deeper into games, I think my assessment is pretty much the same. What is the actual, like... Yeah. That's so funny to me. This isn't going to stay. All right. Let's keep this going. So this feels weird. I'm going to kind of make like a little mini tier. I guess it's here. This is your tier of guys I imagine should be ranked higher. Like Charlie Morton, I can't really rank him based on being at the Mets. Hendricks is moving in the right direction. Kluber's doing that too. Barrios, maybe. Bundy, I needed to push down. Corbin, like, Strasburg, you threw too soft. It's terrifying. I am going to do this. Like, it's all the ace potential guys. All here. I'm going to do that, I guess. Wild. All right. Quality starts. It's kind of, he's Spider-Man right now, Kyle Gibson. Look at this. It's so crazy. .232 BABIP, yeah. But I mean, this is actually more impressive than I thought it would be. And the fact that he survived Houston is really cool. But it's just look at these strikeout rates. So if there's one thing to take away of like what we've found isn't as sustainable from pitcher to pitcher, It's kind of like they can have a hot streak with it, but then not actually do the thing. It's being hyper reliant on called strikes from sinkers. Specifically that. High sinker called strike guys don't last. And this is where he's getting a lot of it. This is really nice, though. This is really nice. On a slider. Oof. This isn't going to last at all. Especially with this high ground ball rate. Like, that just does not happen. Oh, boy. That's your biggest sell high. It's not even close. This is not a good pitch, just so you guys know. Another extreme called strike pitch. Yeah. I hope this also used to be like a 25%. Look at this. 21% swing strike rate pitch down to 10%. And the zone rate is, I mean, sure, it's 5% more, but that's shouldn't, the O swing when he gets it out of it isn't good. It's the worst pitch. He has this new cutter. Oh my, that's terrible. I think it's more reliant on the called strikes. I don't expect this to really stick around. It's just, that's the number. I mean, this is the number. Right? And the called strike rate overall is, 17.5%. He's getting this because the slider is working well, which is really important for him. But, I mean, this is all the way down. This is all the way down. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was telling you guys that Brubaker. It's funny. This is always what happens. I mean, it doesn't always happen. But there are moments when it's like, hey, here's a guy that's drafted outside the top 100 starters. And we're like, hey, you know what? We think this guy's actually pretty good. And Brubaker shows up and he's helping out teams. Everyone's like, oh, man, so you love Brubaker. I'm like, yeah. But, like, he's not, like, top 40 or something. You know, it's a great run right now, but it probably shouldn't last that long. And then now it's not working out. And it's like, but he's your guy. I'm like, well, he's my guy in the sense of he's actually providing some value. You know? It's funny how that works. I have not talked about Dunning yet. And I kind of do like this whole thing of me actually going through the player pages with you guys. To really break everyone down. It's the same way with Dunning. And Brubaker. I'm sorry, I meant Brubaker. But I think it is going to be the same thing with Dunning too for a high called strike rate. I don't think this is being cataloged right. I believe it's a two-seamer / sinker, so don't really worry about that. I don't think too much about it. This is a really good pitch though. Like 35% CSW is excellent. Constant swing strike rate. I don't think this is going to change. This is terribly unlucky. But that's it, really. I mean, we're not going to really talk about his curveball or his changeup or whatever. They just don't really do anything. It's just these two. And this is hyper reliant on that. And this, it's fine. Where's he at now? 420. Yeah, okay. This is kind of who he is, though. That's the thing. 420, 124 whip, 24% K rate. Maybe closer to 20% strikeout rate, but yeah. I don't expect him to be a 5 ERA guy. Yeah, 124 whip, 420 ERA, sure. Sounds about right. You know, it normalized itself now with these two starts. So, he's got a good outing. He's got good outings ahead. Sure, great. Good matchups. Okay. So actually, I am going to do this. And this and this. Sorry, Cal Gibson. And maybe I'll do that. I'll just do that for now. Everyone's gonna be like, what is Montes doing up here? Montes is pretty good. I'll do that, though. I believe more in Tyone, actually, than Montes. And we should get Castillo up here by now. I don't believe in Bassett that much. All right. Brubaker's coming down. This is all very tough. So we're going to bring him underneath here, underneath here. Otani's underneath Alzolay. I kind of want to do that right now. Spicy. But Bumgarner's staying where he is because he's still at 92. This is all fine here. Yeah, this is fine. I feel like there's a new tier here. I'm going to bring up Cease. And Jordan Montgomery's got to be in here. Yeah, okay. Dylan Cease probably belongs up here too. We just don't know what the deal is with Otani, Javier, yeah. With these guys at the moment, honestly, I want to do that. Is there anyone from down here that I'm like to the moon? No, right? I guess kind of Spencer. Let's just throw him up. Not really Tarek, but I'm going to push him up. And I'll push up Dunn. Wait, what? What are you saying, Zach? We're not gonna use that kind of language here. I don't like this. I have Castillo in a Dynasty League. He's killing me though, so hard to drop. Do not drop him in a Dynasty. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, that name, I understand people actually have that name, but I understand that's slang for, yeah, for calling someone a certain head. So, I know you're spelling it with an EA instead. Sheathed like a sword. Oh, sheathed. Okay. Sheathed. Fair enough. All right. Okay, good, Eric. Thank you for clarifying. Just the word sheathed. It's fine. You can say sheathed. Who are you saying for for Alzolay? I'm so confused. It's fine. I'm not gonna even bring it up. Good. I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy. Not at all. All right. Sheathed for Alzolay? As in as a... Why would that be his nickname? Like a sword? Tungsten arm Alzolay? What? Why is he sheathed? As in he's a sword that can be unleashed in the future? Very confused, and I'm going to just do the list. I don't What is Dunning's schedule? Oh, this is actually pretty good. I will say that I am gonna raise cap because we are at that point that just as a stream, I want these two if he gets them. So I'll pull them up. That's all messy right now. Don't worry about it. Okay, don't think about it. This is gonna be all the way at the bottom. because the matchups are the worst. Shoemaker's down here. This is kind of the order I wanted. Kim is underneath this and this. I'll probably put Cobb above that. This all makes sense to me. Let's pull down Velasquez. Actually, yeah. Gomber goes above Nya. Teller Anderson, you coming down. Manoa is not confirmed. So keep the nickname sheathed, but I didn't know that Albert Alzolay had the nickname sheathed in the first place. Well, yeah, Dare to Be, though. I don't know if Cap makes both of those next two starts. Luzardo might come back. I wanted to make a comment about something. Has Manoa made the list? Well, Manoa isn't confirmed, right? He may be an option, but we don't know. So that's... Is he in the fringe list, though? No, I'll put him in here. Would be top 70. Everyone knows that. Okay. Lovely. Where would he be? He'd be top 70. Sure. All right, I'm going to get my coffee. In the meantime, who should be ranked higher? Rich Hill? Or Dylan Cease? No. Rich Hill or Christian Javier? I will be right back. All right. We're back. What do we got? DMT. CJ, this is interesting. I think it's pretty close. I'm probably going to put Rich Hill above Christian Javier just because as of right now he's in the better groove. And it's so close. Also, Christian Javier might not last too long. You know what? I'm going to do it based on the next schedule. Kansas City, Yankees, Texas, Baltimore. That's pretty actually great. Yep. Okay. It's Hill. Man, this is so tough here. I saw a question. If Daniel Lynch takes Duffy's rotation, would he be top 100? He would, but I mean, I wouldn't be starting him. It's more of a stash play. It's okay, Cats. That's all right. You don't know all that stuff. Tungsten arm Pollack. That's tap. It's tap, Zach. Okay. All right, so let's nail down the bottom again. Let's do this. So this is where that tier really ends, I think. Actually, let's go here. Gomber's is... Oh, man, okay. It's wild to put Gomber above Marquez and Gray, but I think that's just the situation right now. Yeah, I disagree with that, Nick. Doesn't Keuchel get something yet? Keuchel has an amazing path ahead. He's going up the ranks. Pure stash play. Evaldi has a terrible... Oh, actually, no. He gets Miami first. The Red Sox, a lot of them do. That's right. That's very nice. All right. What we're going to do here. This is just a giant tier of meh. And then these guys are a little bit more interesting. I apologize. I meant to do this. I trust this more. This might be fading away, so we're going to pull him down. Cap is a short-term play, but it is a play. Canning struggled last time, and even though he has the good stuff, or the good schedule, his stuff isn't quite there. We're going to keep pressing with Descafani, I think, after it gets to this. This is very close stuff here. I guess what I'm getting at is Keuchel has such a good schedule ahead that we need to push him up a lot. So then the question becomes, okay, with these are kind of like interesting longer-term ones. Boyd has actually a decent schedule, I think. Yeah. My God. So this is above here. This is above here. This is above here. Richards has an atrocity of a schedule. He goes down to here. We're skipping and skipping. We're not skipping. We're not skipping. Fine. Okay. Brubaker, good schedule. Just keep that up. I do like Keuchel more long term. Eduardo is weird. Leave him there. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, good. So now we can, we can essentially do that. This. Yeah. Did we do it, guys? I'm excited it should be about Matt Manning. I saw him in spring training and wasn't too impressed. Andy Pan is a big fan of his. I have no idea. How about that? I know Corbin Burns' ranking is capped by his innings limit, but does the same thing apply to pitchers of injury history? Doctors AC, yes and no. Rich Hill, yes. Alex Wood, not as much, because I don't think he's going to be like a top 20 guy. And honestly, if a guy has an injury history and it's halfway through the season, like, what's the point? You know, it's only halfway of the season left, and it's too small of a season left for me to really change the rankings at that point, you know? I don't know if it's done. I have a preliminary rank, and we're going to look at it. Okay? So what we do now is we take this lovely number. We stuff it at the bottom here. Oh yeah, I got to make predictions. Okay, so we're going to do a poll here. Who do you guys think is going to be the featured image of the list this week? The first 5 pitchers that have 2 suggestions. Oh, thanks so much, Lanky Smooth, for the Prime sub. I haven't added all the guys to the fringe table yet. I haven't done that writing at all, Zach. Okay, so we have Darvish. Cool. Yeah, who do you guys think is going to be the image on the list? Turnbull, all right. Rodon, Wood, Ellsley. Okay, so I'm going to grab some of these and I'm going to throw them up into the poll. Let's see. I blacked all of it out. All right. Let's see. We've got Alex Wood, Darvish, Spencer Turnbull, Adbert Alzolay, Carlos Rodon. Let you guys do that for 5 minutes. Curious what I'm curious what you guys are gonna pick. Good luck. Wow, the person who suggested Darvish isn't even voting for Darvish. Definitely would, says B-Cats. That's a lot of confidence. All right. Well, anyway, what I do is we preview this. So, that's funny. It's Patrick Corbin, guys. Just kidding. That's last week's. If the tier 1 had just been DeGrom, Cole, and Darvish, would have stuck with it, but less exciting to have a matchup with tier 1. Okay. So I need to get a visualization of this. Actually, what I'm going to do is this that I normally do. Hey. Cool. Let's move that over. Cool, so here it is. Here's the list. Yeah, I was tempted to put Josh Fleming. The problem was that it's just it's not enough. And he doesn't have the easiest schedule. Like, I don't want to start him against the Phillies or the Yankees. Maybe against the Nationals. It's just not enough. Yeah, everyone's going to be so upset at the innate red of everyone. How does Trevor Rogers move down? He's just continued his dominance. It's like, well, yeah, but there's Lucas Giolito existing. Rodon and Snell move up. Yep. This is fine. Like, essentially, I'm looking at this stuff thinking, like, what is defensible and what isn't, you know? Alex Wood jumps 16 because he passed his test. We're all so proud of him. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see it, B-Cats. You're offered Kershaw and Ryu for bets. Absolutely depends on what you need. If you don't have pitching and you have a loaded offense, sure. My instinct, as you guys know, is that I find it really hard to find a hitter that you can depend on and that you know you can depend on. You guys have already seen there have been a lot of pitchers that shift already in season and can become instantly valuable. With McClanahan, it's just like, yeah, I mean, is Domingo Germán going up too high there? He might be. I might bring down Domingo under McClanahan. No, I gotta leave this. I believe in that. I mean, it's still ill, but I just hope that he can, I don't know, can do well. Luzard, I don't really have expectations. So everyone voted for Alex Wood, it looks like. Not Rodon? Really? Not Rodon? Well. Well, guys. It's Alex Wood. Congratulations. Y'all figured it out. Nice one from Justin, as always. Looks beautiful. I'm proud of everybody. Yeah, you were absurdly confident, Cats. It was pretty impressive. Oh no, they did not. Yeah, they didn't do that. No. All right, so I'm gonna keep looking at this to make sure that I feel good about it. Then I'll get into writing. I want to see something really quickly, though. Wad. Oh, they're calling it a curveball? No, it's not. It's not the same. It's a completely different offering. It's not his knuckle curve from before. Whatever. This is absurd. I know you guys can barely see it. I'm going to take this off for a moment. And probably move the chat over here. Alex Wood's swing strike rate on his breaker. I mean, this is just... It's pretty crazy. It's absolutely crazy how much of a money pitch this pitch is. And he's throwing it nearly, a third of the time. 40% CSW. It's nuts. 151 batting average allowed. And the thing is, his fastball is actually getting hurt, but he's surviving despite it. He's also throwing harder than ever, which is also great. This is nuts, though. That's not going to stick. This is the one area where he can improve. This used to be, as you guys can see up here, a really effective pitch. And it's nice to see that it's had good results, but it's not... this was a 47% O swing before, and now it's just 34. But it's really these two pitches. And maybe this becomes a thing. I mean, I don't think there's been a game where it has excelled. No. I mean, not one start above a 30% CSW. That's wild. He had 5 whiffs in this one. Yeah. Crazy. It's crazy. Kimberly, okay. Excuse me. Kimberly, I understand that. That's okay. We're going to move this back. And we're going to get that back. As actually, I don't think you need that anymore, so I'm going to slide you over. There we go. And then I can right over here. No, I can do this. So I'm gonna write. Beautiful. I'm just chilling here in the middle. Not anymore. And I'll put you guys over here. Cool. Hey, Chad, what's up? My favorite part of the season is the Giants pitching rotation, and it's mostly because while Bauer is so good, the Giants rotation of Wood, Gaussman, and Descalfani is cheaper than Bauer. This is true. This is very true. Robbie Ray at New York or Kyle Hendricks at Pitt? It's going to be Hendricks at Pitt. Ugh, that's annoying, though. I mean, if you need strikeouts, it's Robbie Ray. Absolutely. Yeah, I know there's a curse of the list, and it's pretty funny and terrible, and it gives me anxiety. But, that's beside the point. What still gives me faith in Corbin, asks Heartmank7. Well, the fact that he's throwing near 93 miles per hour as opposed to the 91 we saw in April, and the fact that he's actually getting slider whiffs. He had 9. Yeah, in his last start. Had 13 in that excellent one we saw 3 starts ago. 3 starts ago. 92.8 mile per hour fastball. That was actually the hardest he's thrown all year. So it was kind of interesting. He had the really amazing start. Then took a slight step back. Fastball wasn't as good, but the slider was still there. Then the last start, the fastball was back. Slider was there. Just the locations of the fastball weren't there. So I think he has that skill set much better. And this is the easy tweaking now that I think he's going to rebound. So maybe I'm being too favorable here, but honestly, I think that's about right. I can see someone be like, no, I want Corbin all the way down here. He had 1 start, and that's all that matters. And that's the difference between me and everybody else. It's not all results based. I don't just look at ERA and whip and strikeout rate or whatever. Okay. Do you think you have a left-hander bias? Ha! I mean, I've done half of these. This is my 9th one. And so that's 4 out of 9. Would you say that 4 out of 9 starters are lefties? About right. Can't wait to come back to this list later this year and see how funny is that Garcia is lower than Kyle Gibson. Yep. Now, later in this year, that won't be the case, but it's just like this was the moment. I'm looking forward to Fast giving me a whole, what year is it? On the list from this year, you know? What's the purple? Ace Potential? What is the purple? Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah, get rid of that. Jesus. Quality starts. He does not get quality starts. Man, it's so funny. I don't focus on that stuff at all. Barrios isn't really known for it. All right. Thank you for that. Oh, it's 4 less cities in a row. I see. Good point for a tree. I don't know. Has he? I think it's too close. I'm just going to hold off. All right, we're going to keep going down the right here just to keep, double checking things. Yeah, this feels right. I feel like I should be giving more love to Montgomery. And maybe this is too high for Montes. Eflin, we don't know really what to do with. Heaney, we don't know what to do with. Bumgarner, you hold. Paddock, you hold. Yeah, this is fine. I'm just going to leave it like this. Does Cease deserve this? I feel like I trust Keuchel more. No, I'm going to bring Cease down. Cease should go there. Otherwise, this is fine. Pineda's coming back. Yeah, right. I think a lot of people are going to be surprised by this. What is Scooble's thing again? That's not good. I'm going to bring down Scooble. Done? Okay. We're going to bring them both down a little bit. I'm going to go here and here. Dunn is above Scooble. And what is Mize's? Yeah. Alright, I'll leave it like that. And probably do that, honestly. Or that. Let's open that up. That's a good question, actually. You know what? I haven't really given much thought. Oh, no, it's because of this. That's why. He voids both the Yankees and the White Sox. And he gets Cleveland, Brewers, Seattle next. That's what it was. Where is he now? He's up here. Probably want... No, it's pretty close. I'm still waiting to be a Boyd boy, but it's just... I'll do this, though. I'm okay with this. Because I trust the skill set of Turnbull a little bit more. But yeah, I'll do that. That's a good point. Like, he hasn't gotten the slider whiffs. I'm still waiting. So I shouldn't really be pushing him, even with a good schedule. I think we're good. I mean, what's Cole Irvin's sitch? That's fine. Yep. I think we got it. I think we got it, y'all. All right. Woo. I'm excited to be writing the notes now. The best part. I gotta send this to Fast now. That goes away. Cool. Dare to be. I love the easy clap every single time. You crack me up, man. Okay, so I gotta take this, send it to Fast, so he can prepare for our podcast. Cool. By the way, guys, if you are around at 6 today, I'm going to stream for the third time in one day. Fast and I are going to be streaming our On the Corner podcast. So definitely stay tuned for that. Oh my God, hands up for the list being done. You're ridiculous. Oh yeah, this isn't. I'm going to be writing notes for the next hour. I'm not even kidding when I say that. It's going to be another hour. Because I write about 2,000 words. Would you say... Wait. Wow, that is a very nice matchup list. 2 no-hitters incoming. Who are you talking about? Oh, Matthew Boyd. I gotcha. Beat Cats. All right. So. I gotcha. Yeah, I feel you. What is that? What is this?
Hitters make you.
Oh my lord. That's a bomb. That's a bomb. My god, it's so exciting to see like Vlad actually like be Vlad. The Vlad that we dreamed of 2 years ago, you know? Prospect growth ain't linear. But seriously, yeah, that's pretty awesome. Oh man, all right. So, what do we got on the over under on word count? So right now we're at 132. Normally these go somewhere between like 2,000 and 2,500. Place your bets now for Price is Right. Price is Right rules, you can't go over. Oh yeah, there won't be a base hits this week because Fast is out of town. It's too bad. No base hits. But yeah, place your bets now for over under, or really Price is Right rules on how many words this whole thing is gonna be. Oh my god! All right, I'm just gonna keep going. We're just gonna do it. I mean, I can do a prediction. Sure, why not? I'll open it for like, I don't know where I should set it at. I'll set it at like 2,300. Start prediction. You guys have 30 minutes. So I'm not going to be done. Good luck, everyone. Place your channel points. The over or under. My brother added NA spots in 2018 to quickly add Vlad because he also had one keeper league in 2019, all to give Vlad for 1 year. Yep, that's how it works. Pitchers who have a differential less than 250 on their xERA and ERA. Is that a greater than 250? Or less? If it's less than... Hey, what's up, Scanler, by the way? I don't really know how to feel about that. All in on over, and the fact you give us 30 minutes kind of speaks for itself. Well, no. I always take about an hour to do this. Their ERAs are 250 higher than their xERA. Okay. xERA is not predictive. It's not saying that they will meet their xERA. And there's something to be said also kind of about xERA being, I don't know. I don't really listen to it too often. Like, I know this is going to be more pseudo analytics and stuff, but imagine this. Imagine if you're shooting a basketball and you're shooting it really, really well all the time, but there just happens to be like a double rim or something that makes it always go out. And then all of a sudden you don't go to a double rim. Are you going to be as confident or less confident after missing a ton, even though you should have been hitting those shots before? You're going to feel less confident, right? You're not going to feel as good shooting in, and that kind of always sticks around. That confidence, it's why these things kind of snowball one way or another. Now I will say that yes, Castillo has been unlucky. Quintana has this weird thing going on. Dylan Bundy, I think there is something to be said about how he's sequenced and not used his slider. My God, Dylan Bundy, use your stupid slider. But yeah, I wouldn't really read it too much into it. I think there are other issues that are actually like they need to tackle before it's just like, oh, it's just luck and we move on, That's all. I hope that makes sense, Scanler. I don't think I did a great job explaining that. All right, so we're going to keep moving down. Do you think the Angels will be selling off their starters with the Trout injury? I have no idea. I don't think so. If anything, I want them to try and purchase 2 hitters. But we'll see where they're at. You never know with these things. The Mets have still won games with their decrepit lineup. So, we'll see. Those are done. Was it a 96? I'm pretty sure you averaged over 96. And like, what was the best game ever? A 96.3. Jesus. Let's see. Wait, this isn't supposed to be this large of a tier. This is supposed to be a tier change here. No. No, hell, grommet. I would not have that worry whatsoever. Don't get too much in your head about like weather changing things and being in Camden Yards and all that kind of stuff. Just push that away. Just shove it away. There's so many more things that are involved with success, and I don't think it's just all of a sudden like, oh, it's warmer, balls will fly out now, I'm done. Like, no. Like, of all the variables you're gonna choose from, like, that's not the one that I'm gonna make my decisions, you know, based on. All right. So I updated that. That's good. See, here it is, tier 5. The 6th tier is all about Fair enough. Who is currently the Reds' best pitcher? That's a great question. I'd say Tyler Mahle. Sonny Gray? Sonny Gray. It's Sonny Gray. Sonny Gray. It's Sonny Gray. Where is he? He's up there. Have I seen Means' xERA? It's 3.14 and his ERA is 1.17. Oh, okay. I have not seen it. I don't really look at that. I couldn't even have told you that he had a 1.70 ERA. Should you hold on to Castillo? Depends on your situation, DDD. You know, if you are someone that, like, what would you replace him with essentially? And is that player worth the short term, or maybe even that investment over Castillo? I would say the long-term investment of Castillo is likely, you know, June, you know, middle of June or whatever. I've been saying June 1st, but we're getting closer to that. So I guess June 15th moving on is probably better than whatever's on your wire, but it's up to you if you want to wait another month. It could just be one start. It could be 3. I don't know. Oh, I've got a package that's being delivered right now. All right. Let me just go and get that really quickly. I'll be right back. Hey guys, sorry about that. Okay. All right, we're back. We're good. All right, I need to say this because I know I'm going to get comments on it. So that's me saving comments later on. Excuse me, my God. All right. How do I feel about James Cap? Dude, I love that. I love those 2 starts. The problem is I don't know if he's going to get both because Luzardo could be coming back next week and take that Seattle start away from Cap. So, yeah, James Kaprelian. Oh, if he gets both of those against Seattle, I'm all for it. And actually, Kaprelian, because of that, is here at 69. How do I feel about Poteet? Poteet is down here at 93. I think he's only had success because it was the Mets. Don't really love his stuff. What is it for Poteet? Yeah, it's Boston next. I think these 2 can be good, but I don't even know if he's going to survive for them. So I'm not starting him against Red Sox, and I don't do it. Yep. All right, Sly Pigs. Jordan Montgomery, curveball is the 2nd highest CSW pitch in the majors right now. And he is F58 because of it. By the way, if you don't know this article that I'm referencing with this, it's James Shiano's schedules article. It's right here, expected schedules. It's amazing. Like, seriously, it's amazing. Everyone should be bookmarking this and referencing it for like the next 2 weeks. It's incredible. Yeah. Otani just got moved, right? Are you saying for me? I'm on the list? Because his moved him to -9, yeah, because he threw so soft. So soft. He lost like 5 ticks. All right, wait. Where were we though? Here. Is this up yet? It is. Sweet. You don't know what I'm talking about? It's this. Picture video breakdown. That's me with me. Hey! Alright. This is YouTube. Dylan Bundy's questioning sequencing. Alright. He pitched really well against the Mets. That's the problem. So I'm not, it's hard to really buy into it for Morton. Oh man, we got a lot of people on the over. Look at this. Jesus. Yeah, make sure to make your predictions, guys. You can wager your channel points. I hope to see him. rely on the pitch more in future weeks. I think this year I am embracing the I think this year in particular I really recognized the like the second half movement and really sectioned off like, right, these are the ones you're holding and these are the ones that you're basing on schedule. I think in the past I've been a little less, I don't know, I took less time kind of. And I think I'm being a lot more specific and much more nuanced and scrutinizing every player a lot more than I used to. So, I'd say in the top 30, top 40, actually, I feel like there's less movement than I normally make it. But I think everyone freaks out about the variance because it's the bottom half. But because I've expressed a lot about like that should be moving, that's your churn and burn and everything, right? Or you're really your churn of starters. So I embrace that as the proper strategy as it is. You know, I don't see any reason not to. Sure, DDD. There you go. Yeah, like this, like the top 25, top 30, it doesn't really, you know, I don't see a reason why not. Yeah, these are the top 25. Excuse me. All right, let's go into tier 7. I don't know what to lead with here. Hey, what's up, Tar Minotaur? Good to see you, man. I don't think that Greinke's been lucky. No, Greinke's going to be a sub-4 ERA, sub-120 whip pitcher this year. I don't think he's going to be a sub-3 guy, or like, you know, he's not going to hint at being an ace, but he's going to help your teams through the year. Doing her. Oh, nope. I gotta make sure I can defend this to make her Mon ranking. It's the wrong one. What is Domingo's schedule? It's not the best. He's earned mine. He's earned mine approval. I don't know about yours. He's earned mine. How many pitches did he throw in his last start? $67. You're thinking about adding Jonah Montgomery for Patrick Corbin, maybe catch lightning and ball. Do you think it's too early to do that? Well, you can probably see I don't agree. Yeah, right. In the third time of the lineup. Yep. I'll add that line. Good call, Mile High Tom. Did Freddie Peralta move up? Ooh, one of the rare neutrals. Boy Boys and Gallon Gals need a home. McClana fans? Oh, that's great. Oh, that's wonderful. Can we say McClana fams? Nah, fans. I like fans more. Yeah, well, if anyone is throwing 8 innings a game, they generally are top 15. Volume is huge. But yeah, if he were averaging the same IPS as these guys, if he's just averaging 6 a game, I think that honestly he'd be in the top 30. But he's just not. That's annoying. That's 20% less production. Okay. Heaney didn't drop. No, he had a tough schedule. He's got a really nice one now. He's going against the Rangers, Giants. I know lefties against Giants, whatever. Then Kansas City, Oakland. He's the same guy to me. Yeah, Corbin is just, I don't know. Yeah, well, Furtree, he's a bit of a cherry bomb, Andrew Heaney, right? Like, it's not so much a dependent of opponent with him. Do you think Corbin Burns should be lower since he only pitches 5-6 innings? No. Yeah, 6 innings of quality, exactly. I'll take Jameson at 50 as the lowest ranked pitcher on my staff. That's pretty good, however. Still, also curious about Jordan Montgomery, Patrick Corbin, Dylan Cease. Jordan Montgomery again, really good curveball. Showed up last 2 starts really, and now he has the second highest CSW rate pitch in the majors, which is kind of cool, with a minimum of 175 thrown of a single pitch. So that's very encouraging. Patrick Corbin, I know he just did poorly, but the skills were much better. It's just about fastball locations, but the velocity on it was good, and the slider was fantastic. And Dylan Cease, slider's been really good, but fastball and changeup have not been. And the schedule, I don't think, is great for him. St. Louis, Cleveland. Oh, I'd take that back. That is actually a decent schedule ahead. We just don't know if that slider, if it's more than that slider or not. And because of that, I have him lower than, say, his teammate Keuchel, who I just trust can be better. Oh, it kills your phone? That's funny. I'm sorry. B-Cats, but I very much appreciate you hanging around. Makes the stream way better. This was work I got to do every week, and you guys are just helping me. Of course. Absolutely do think Snell will get better. I mean, he just needs to throw changeups more in the zone. I thought it was his breaking stuff. I was wrong. He just needs to get more strikes with changeups. That's been the real difference maker. I mean, he doesn't need to necessarily rely on it, but if he keeps throwing those changeups, he needs to get more success with them. I don't think he needs to, though. That's the cool part. You can just go fastball, slider, curveball. Jordan Montgomery rises 8 spots. as he What's what I want to talk about from this one? What? Okay. As much as I love having an elite staff, I netted Alex Bregman in a trade of my Scherzer for his Means and Bregmans. Oh, that's great. Nope, not gonna sneeze. All right, it's cool. It's cool. Just it's a nope. I was gonna say it's a steeze, but anyway, depends on, of course, what your offense is, Tar Minotaur. So, you know, if you have an amazing staff, then like, yeah, you should be balancing it out a bit. Tyone is my lowest ranked 2 until Bundy plummets even further like a fallen angel he is. Oh, that's too bad. A steez. Yep. Can you do something about getting Pablo some more run support? I keep telling him that. So yeah, I gotta talk to your Marlins for you. But no. He was the best pitcher in the majors without a win, but he got past that, which is pretty cool. What's this, a stash? Yeah. All right. We're gonna go past tier 8. We're gonna go into tier 9 now. Hey, what's up? Ben and Hannah? No, Ben in the Hannah. Good to see you. Happy Monday. Happy list day. Really hoping Sid Finch. Yeah. I'll see. You know, maybe I can pull some strings and make Sid Finch be there. How do we feel about Pablo's curve cutter after last start? I haven't talked to him about it. He was feeling good about it entering the start. And he was wondering if it was, you know, we were talking about maybe that's part of his game plan or whatever. But honestly, it was a situation where his fastball and changeup were just so good that he didn't really need to turn to it. Remember, the cutter and the curveball are kind of these mix-up options when the first attack of fastball and changeup aren't working. So I'm not too confident at the moment that he's taking that extra step that we want to with it. But yeah, I wish, you know, he's certainly, I think he's just moving on from the cutter as of now. Do they crush lefties? Scanler? I missed that. Nick, I did get Cole in a trade. My top 4 now are Cole, Bieber, Nola, Means. Oh, man. Waldini, that's awesome. Good stuff. Hi. Good, yeah. So, Tar Minotaur, I'm happy that trade worked out for you. I think it's like a hibachi restaurant. Mango Teen Spirit. What is that? Like how you say Benanana? Beanie Hannah. Beanini Hannah. Okay, I got there. Beanini Hannah. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. What? Does 2 starts versus the Mets and Pirates push Gomber in top 100? He's there. Gomber is here. Ta-da! There he is. Just for these 2 starts, yeah. Benani Hannah. All right, I'm going to move on and write more notes. We're up to 2,000, so I think whoever bet the over, you guys are going to win. How did that happen? Man, my space bar is weird. Uh-oh. Now it's not working. Oh, no. Why? No. Space bar, I need you! I don't know why it wasn't doing anything there. That was so strange. So strange. Oh, thanks, Steve Bergs. Hi. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks for being here. Okay, 118 WRC plus. But yeah, that's not great. It's not what you want to see, but it's not. I don't know. It's not like a destined destruction. Ha, that's funny, Andrew. I think that was just something weird with that line that like WordPress is like, nah, I will not space right now. Who else do we have here? Okay. I don't have one of those USB mini vacuums. What? What? Oh, that seems cool. I don't have one of those though. Are these actually like effective? I feel like they don't have enough power behind it. Yeah, all these aren't like getting good reviews. Seriously? 7 shutout innings in relief? That's pretty fantastic. In Dunedin, no less. Who throws a no-hitter this week? I'm going to go with Patrick Corbin because that would be the most hilarious thing ever. Maybe I'll get another shout out from Foolish Baseball. That was dope. Oh, man. Oh, tier left. Oh, man, I just skipped over. Just skipped over tier 10. Is there a day when PL is on regular TV? I've seen them do rankings on other shows, but they don't go into detail like PL does. MLB Network's only baseball network. Are you saying like in the future? Is there a moment when like PL is actually on like a broadcast network? I mean, that would be unbelievable. In my head though, I kind of, I think about like the future and everything like that. I don't want to rule out that like we have our own, cable TV is not as important as it used to be. And like this is the future, what you're looking at. Not necessarily with this kind of production value. But we can, think of this like in a studio where we actually do those things. It's just live on Twitch and we have sponsors and all that kind of thing, So, look, video content is not going away. This is, yeah, I know. This is the high-end stuff by the Pitcherless News Network. No, just Pitcherless TV Network, yeah. Pitcherless, PNN. No, PLN, the Pitcherless Network. But yeah, I certainly want to embrace that in the future. Hey, what's up, Ferric24? We have so many good people at this. Probably, you know, many that are better than me at like hosting and why did I bolt that? And being like a TV personality. So looking forward to showcase all of them. I'm almost done here. I'm already past the 2300. So you guys, let me just award this for you. Give you your channel points. Congratulations. Yeah, PLN will be I don't want to put it behind PL Plus though. I feel like it's kind of weird, you know? Maybe you'll get something extra if you have PL Plus or something. I want people to be able to watch us when they want to. Last tier. Last tier. What is actually... All right, there you go. The notes are done at 2,500 words, 2,481. What we need to do now is I need to add all the ones we removed. So we're going to do insert row after. This gets added, taken out. Okay. Oh, they're all saying odd. Oh, that's funny. How does that actually look? Does it disappear? It doesn't, right? Yeah. Okay. So I can just do this. So how many of these do we want to add? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is Logan Webb. Sam. Wayne Miley. And then I want to add up here is okay. Soreness is here. Look at that. 20 minutes early. I made it with 20 minutes to go. Whew. Can you please apply for a job as a color commentator, analyst, lawyer for PLN? That's funny. Thank you. I will double check now as I do the preview. But I don't think... Here's Alex Cobb. Thank you very much for that. I think that's the only one. Minor. A Hap. Look at you. Saving me. Shoemaker. Whew. Thanks a lot, Furtree. What video games am I playing right now? Actually, not really playing any. Yeah, I found myself not really doing that recently. Kind of weird. But when Diablo comes out, oh, let me tell you that. Cool. Let's take a look. Make sure there are no... I mean, I'm sure there are typos in here, but I just want to double check, like, okay, that's the right engine review I need to do. It's fine. Sure. Cool. Special note. Reminder to remove people you added. Yep, all good. Anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for this. As I'm gonna publish this now. We got to get this number. I got to do all the little things here. Put this into this. And by the way, I will be back at 6 o'clock as we live stream our recording of On the Corner. So definitely be there for that. Be here for that. Gotta upload that. And then... Good. Where's Clayton? There we go. Cool. This isn't week 7 through 9 though. This is... Oh, that's all right. Anyway, all right, guys. I'm gonna tune off. Yeah, I'll see you guys in 2 hours. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna remove another button on the shirt if people get PO+, but you should. It's a wonderful thing. You get to support what we do. Get an ad-free version of the site. And Discord is something else. But thank you all for being so much a part of this once again. How many words? It was 2486 was the final count. You guys rock. I'll see you guys in like 2 hours and 20 minutes. See ya.